That's not the camera. You're not looking at the camera. You're meant to be looking at the camera. Hello everybody, what's happening? My name's Neil. Welcome along to Midlife Motors. And well, today's video, bit of a curveball, because the plan was to be doing an update on the MR2. The weather up here in Scotland, I think the whole of the UK, has been brutal this year already. And I've been hiccuped because the owner of the house where the MR2 is kept is stranded. He's a delivery driver. If you're in the UK, you'll be familiar with Dewsons. He's stranded on an island over there, 15 miles away, the Isle of Arran, which we look out onto here. It's quite nice. But he's been stranded there for 2 days. It's Saturday now, and we were going to get together because there's a little bit of a window of clear weather today, and we were going to do a bit of an update and bring the car to you. That's been scuppered. Plan now, what are we going to do? Can't really go for a drive anywhere because the roads are destroyed with salt and it's just horrible. There's flooding. I haven't really put any miles on the Mini yet, so we can't even have a look at that and see what it's like after 1,000 miles because it hasn't got anywhere near that. But because we have got a new car and we have got there it is there, a stinky old dog, we've decided that we need to protect the boot space of the car. So I've ordered one of these, I think it's called a Maze Pet, like it's a boot liner with a little flap that's meant to protect the bodywork as well. So we'll put that on today. I'd had a look, a lot of them are quite expensive. Some of the tailored, like quilted ones are 250, 300 pounds. This one's less than 30 quid. So let's see if it's any good. Right, I've got to go out into this crappy weather. I'll see you out there. I'm filming from inside as much as I can because A, it's very cold outside, and B, it's quite windy, so that affects the microphone. First thing you need to do is take the parcel shelf out because that's going to be in the way for install. I think it can go back in at the end, and I'm just giving it a quick hoover, hence why Henry's there. I've also noticed if I spin round this way, another reason why I'm inside is because my neighbour seems to be getting, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, a winter project delivered. Is that some sort of VW transporter? I'm not really into the olden days stuff, but they're making a bit of a noise out there as well, so didn't want that coming across on camera either. Here we go. This is the Amaze Pet product that I was talking about. Got this from Amazon, so it's here pretty quick. There isn't a size on when you order it, but I did notice taking it out of the wrapper and flipping it around. There's some sizes shown here. I think they're just indicative, so they should be okay. It should fit the Mini all right. When I was looking online, a few reviews had somebody had tried it in a Nissan Juke, so that could be a similar size boot. There's a few fitting instructions. I think that it primarily clips around the rear headrest, but once I get it offered up and in place, then I'll take you outside and we can see how it all looks as you put it in, and then finally as it works. Okay, Millsy, at that point you're going to have to get involved and give it a try as well. Are you up for that? Mid-install update, and it's going okay. It is too long for a Mini. I think this is more Golf Focus sized, if you like, but what I've done is I've just sort of halved it. I've kept enough hanging out that'll act as the protector when the dog jumps in and out, so it doesn't scratch the bumper. I'm going to put a bed in there, and that'll hide the sort of fold that I've made. I would say though on the Mini, it's the back bit has fitted the back of the seats spot on. I think the side bits that go up, I see they've got Velcro pieces attached to the protector already. I might have to trim that to the shape of the boot, both sides, so I'll give that a go next. Probably check in you with when I've done that. But yeah, so far it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. We're cracking on now, and Millie's come out to inspect proceedings, make sure things are being done to her requirements. Like I said, I put the dog's bed in the car, and that's helping keep everything in place, which is good. It's looking a little bit more tailored, is maybe not the right word, but it's looking a little bit like it fits a bit better. I'm doing the sides at the moment, and what I've noticed is it's got these Velcro tabs that you can, I'm trying to get the camera in there, that you can peel off and stick to the car. Now I've done this one and they stick really nice and tidy, which is good. I've actually done the other side as well, so probably going to use this one here on the top, and then I'm just kind of left with this big bundle of sort of oversized material. I'm going to have a little bit of a think about what to do with that, and then it'll be done. That's us, we're all back together. The seats are back up, the parcel shelf is in, and it's sitting pretty good. I've noticed there's a couple of pockets in it as well, so that'll be handy for everyday shopping. On the sides, I just folded them into a diamond shape, tucked them underneath as well, just to make that a little bit less bulky. I think over time it will take its shape better. As you've probably seen by the thumbnail, Millie's had a shot, and it seems quite happy in there as well, which is good. So the only thing we've really had to do is just half it in the middle. I think maybe one day I'd maybe stitch that, I just don't know. The material itself seems to be a little bit quilted with it, which is nice, and I've noticed on the underside it's rubberized, so it's obviously waterproof, which is good too. So I think all in all, a bit of a success. All I've got to do now is order one for my own car, so probably another 28 quid spent, and ask you to like this, hit subscribe please, and fingers crossed our friend from across the water in Arran is now back on the main line, and this time next week we can update the MR2. But for now, job done. If you've got a Mini, it fits.